when the Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Chicago Bears. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What is up?
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You look at this Saints defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And that right there is what they're going to need to do, because this is not an elite unit. They've got to keep everything in front of them, rally up and make plays. What a lot of defensive coordinators call top-down defense. Don't give up anything behind you.
To the air, Williams. That's complete. Romadunze. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The result, a first down as the quick slant gets him 14.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease, and bursts through it for a solid game.
And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it. The Bears at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
9 yards.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A pass complete to Adunze. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll try and run here with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. To throw, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Swift. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they ended with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, go steal. Black, hut.
Throwing is Rattler. There's Chris Olave. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Yellow,
1st down,
20,
Saints.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Come on, set.
A gain of 9 yards.
52 blue.
1st down, New Orleans.
Ready.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
32 steal. Black. Set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Here we go, set.
To the air once more is Rattler. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Let's go now. Shot. Set. Black 40. Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And 12 yards to go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun, here's Williams. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. His throw incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for the Saints.
Come on, set.
First and goal.
To the air is Rattler. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll set up second and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Another shot from the one on second and goal.
Ready, set.
They'll go with the keeper. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Saints have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
He'll be able to add the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
First and 10 at the 40.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Wow, and that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll get this into the hands of the Doom Zone. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He'll try to pick it up himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. That is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again here, Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing is Williams. He's got room at the 30, and down to the 28-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cole Kmet, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Rattler working out of the gun. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Rattler. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And Rattler, he'll throw again. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw.
Black beers taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weed 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping. It's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice. Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too?
That's the same time with me, it's game time, but with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next stage. I get down, I get dirty, catch him out of club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got get it, go retrieve it. The short, small, when that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some in the counter that's dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, 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 I want it. I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, right, wow. I stood up, the ties, I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old was on the shelf. In the 5. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find me, telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier the watch, Cartier look, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn that whole top floor to her. 100 racks and 1, 2 about to flood out.
to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Dallas Multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. right out my window. Bless your coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was coming.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Back out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the back.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Game time's here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Williams. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Holston Lovelace. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy.
And he'll take this one in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. That is second TD catch of the season. Now Carlos Santos to add the point after. It's up and good. The Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Check, huh?
To the air right away is Rattler. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Javon Bailey was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down, 40.
Saints.
Ready.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
52 Blues.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and that will lead to a second down.
Down. 10 black. 10.
Out of the gun, Rattler. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. From the gun, here's Rattler. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about any.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Duvernay on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
What is going on?
Throw it again. It's Williams. To the outside. A catch made by Moore. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds. A yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
They'll run with Swift. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Second and goal.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. On play action, he'll set up to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down. That's the safety, the former Chief Justin Reed, bursting in for the sack.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Yeah, the second he threw that ball, Mike, that just felt like a hope and a prayer. He just threw that thing up saying, I hope my guy comes down with it. Ball placement wasn't really where it needed to be and ends up going the other way.
Ready? They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
97. Black. 95.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rattler. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track.
This is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
60 red. 60 red.
Rattler now on 1st down. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway. And now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession. And it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that 1st down.
Ultra. Ready. Yellow.
On 1st down, here's Rattler. There's a throw right side. Could be incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Saints.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, New Orleans.
Down. 45. Ready.
They'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and long, and here's Rattler. Long, incomplete. Coverage, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
Groupie for the Saints field goal. A 35.
Groupie's kick is good, and the Saints get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Vegas!
On first and 10, it's Williams. Moving to his left. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He's got Loveland free left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
41-yard line.
First and 10. Throwing is Williams. Rolling right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to have first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 45-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Jesus, this game's still on? Well, now.
So the first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Rattler. That one incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately,
I feel like y'all been playing for 2 hours.
Despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Ready?
On second down, here's Rattler. Is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Gordon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
A gain of 4. It's now
here's a second and 6. To throw, it's Williams. Forced to his right. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Swift trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are on top. It's 14-10.
Saints 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Let's go now.
He'll go again here with Kamara, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
3rd and 7.
Ultra. Ready. Test.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That one out wide for Kamara. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down. Out of the gun, Rattler. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. A Pro Bowler 4 years running. That is Max Crosby. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
Black 40. Ready.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. A play fake. Now Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Swift.
Pretty sore, bro. Shit's true. Wow.
Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job.
We're going to finish the game if he shoots live.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, green. Ready?
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. A juke move there, and a gain of 6. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set, ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
Yeah, it's just a mistake by his quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. That is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Turnover on downs.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
Should have known that gay ass shit. This nigga called this, bro. He's
specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Bears 31, Saints 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Rattler on 1st and 10. That one downfield for Cooks. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside 3rd of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is hot downfield by Odunze. And he will score. Odunze. Touchdown Bears. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Bears 42, Saints 10. Cairo Santos to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Set, ready. 33, yellow.
Keep it up. Good ball, baby.
Set, cut.
Rattler gonna throw on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Max Crosby in there to drop him, and that's gonna be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
45, white.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on first and second down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by third down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to stay ahead of the change. You have to stay efficient on first and second down. If not, you end up in third and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up fourth down.
Yellow, 43.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Rattler. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready to go.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready to go.
On second down, it's Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Third and a yard.
Ready to go.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up fourth down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this first down by about the length of the football.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's in pickup of 6. Brings up second and
4.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's third.